What about Trump's secret meeting with the Taliban?
Yeah, you want to talk about that? It wasn't Trump's secret meeting, but go ahead. Actually, it was, but go ahead.
So President Trump says he called off a secret meeting with Taliban leaders at Camp David.
Do you know why he called it off?
The U.S. president said he canceled meetings with major Taliban leaders slated to take place on Sunday because this past Sunday because Taliban attack in Kabul on Thursday that killed 11 included a U.S. soldier. So he canceled the meeting because it killed the U.S. soldier. This was his direct tweet. Can you grab me one too, please? Unbeknownst to almost everyone, the major Taliban leaders and separately the president of Afghanistan were going to secretly meet with me at Camp David on Sunday. They were coming to the United States tonight. Unfortunately, in order to build false leverage, they admitted to an attack in Kabul that killed one of our great soldiers and 11 other people. I immediately canceled the meeting and called off peace negotiations. What kind of people would kill so many in order to seemingly strengthen their bargaining position? They did. They didn't. They only made it worse.
Yeah, so Trump's going after him right now with full force.
If
He
I
said he's
cannot
gonna
agree to a
fucking wreck him.
ceasefire during these very important peace talks, then I wouldn't that and wouldn't would even kill 12 innocent people, then they probably don't have power to negotiate a meaningful agreement anyway. How many more decades are they willing to fight?
Basically, Trump was trying to negotiate with the Taliban and what was it? The Iraq leader, or Afghanistan leader, to try to negotiate a ceasefire and a peace treaty between them and the U.S. and everybody to try to get the war to stop and try to get, things mended there. But I guess in the midst of them coming to the U.S. to Camp David to meet, and who knows, this might have just been a ploy to get them in a room and fucking whack them. Who knows, right? But
Yeah.
but basically they killed they did a fucking terrorist operation, killed 12 people or 11 people, and Trump said, fuck that, I'm not dealing with you guys, I'm just gonna destroy you.
So would you be saying we're negotiating with terrorists now?
I wouldn't say he's negotiating with terrorists per se. Like he's not like Obama where he's giving terrorists their demands. He wanted to sit down and say, okay, what is it going to take?
How is Obama giving terrorists demands? In what way?
I can pull up some stuff, but basically,
Well, you got to back that up, bro. If you're gonna say it,
Obama backing terrorism.
giving money to terrorists.
Didn't we give like pallets of cash to Iran, which was supporting terrorism at the time?
No, they weren't giving him pallets of cash.
You sure about that?
Trump keeps saying they gave him pallets of cash. They gave him $100 billion.
Well, hold on. Let me finish this. Hold on. I'll write this down so we can go back to it.
We can go back to it.
Because I'm sure if my dad's still watching, he'll chime in real quick with.
Iran is a country, though.
I understand, but hold on.
And you're comparing it to a
hold on
terrorist organization.
I'll get back to it.
Right?
I'll find you the proof.
Okay. I'm just saying the Taliban were a known terrorist organization.
But
they were the ones who carried out 9/11, which was kind of a part of the story. Was that hey, 9/11's happening today, and you're talking to you're talking to the Taliban on Sunday.
Right. So basically, yeah, there's obviously an anniversary kind of a sense to it, but basically what he wanted to do, I think, was to not necessarily negotiate with terrorists.
Oh, that's what
but
he
find
said.
out, okay, what is it going to...
He said in his tweet.
What did he
from
say?
His mouth.
What did he say?
He said, unbeknownst to almost everyone, the major Taliban leaders and separately President of Afghanistan were going to meet secretly at Camp David on Sunday. They were going to come. They were coming. Where is it?
For peace talks, right?
To negotiate a meaningful agreement.
Okay. Well, maybe I think more so the saying of we don't negotiate with terrorists is to say we don't give in to their demands per se. But when it comes to like, okay, if we can actually negotiate a peace treaty between the country you're fucking fighting against, which you're in, and with the radicals and the leaders, the actual government leaders of this country, I think Trump was more so not so much negotiating with what he wants to do basically is pull troops out of the Middle East, right? So what he wants to do is to get peace in the Middle East so that we can withdraw our troops, so we're not basically being the police of the Middle East, right? That's his main goal right now. I think is one of his main goals.
If it financially serves us.
I mean, it does because we're spending trillions of dollars policing the Middle East when it's really none of our business what goes on there. I think the Taliban are more important now. Okay, but basically what he wanted to do was negotiate with that's why the president of the country was here and the Taliban leaders were going to be there, because he wanted to help them negotiate peace between themselves.
So the Taliban thought it was a good idea
that we can pull out
12 people.
Obviously, it was a bad idea. So Trump
meeting.
said, "Well, fuck you guys. We're not going to negotiate with you. We're just going to wipe you guys out." Obviously, you guys aren't. Basically, what he was saying is, you guys aren't willing to negotiate in good faith if you're killing people. So I'm pulling out. He's a businessman, right? You're killing people. That's not negotiating in good faith. So I'm pulling out of the deal, and we're just going to fucking destroy you. Is what a businessman does.
But remember the last time we pulled out and left guns for the Taliban? Yeah, that's when we had the Taliban fighting our Cold War for us.
Well, no, the last time we pulled out was the creation of the Taliban.
Right, the Taliban were a faction, and we supplied them with weapons to beat the Russians.
But that wasn't Trump. That was what?
That was Cold War.
That was fucking Reagan, right? Back then.
That was it was beyond Reagan. I want to say that was like the first.
I think that
Bush.
was like. No, Reagan was before the
first
first Bush.
It was Reagan. It was end of Reagan.
The Cold War was Reagan. I'm pretty sure that was Reagan. But anyway.
Yeah.
So we can't blame Trump for what Reagan was going on in Reagan's fucking term, okay? But I think bottom line was Trump was willing to at least negotiate with these people, and maybe even I think in Trump's, like, if it was me, do you know who the Taliban leaders are?
No, I don't know now.
I'm pretty sure no one knows who the fuck they are. So he probably wanted to see who the fuck's gonna show up.
I mean, we did take out. Obama did take out Bin Laden.
No. Obama released.
What do you mean no?
Obama released.
He
released a bunch of guys from Guantanamo Bay. Who do you think's in charge now?
Did he kill Osama bin Laden?
Obama didn't kill Osama bin Laden. Was he killed during his term?
Did he order the operation to kill Osama bin Laden?
No.
Yes, he did. Stop.
George
deflecting.
Bush did actually.
No, he didn't.
When
George
did 9/11?
Bush was not in
When did
office.
9/11 happen?
It happened in 2001.
When did 9/11 happen?
2001.
And who was in office?
Yeah.
Who was in office?
Bush.
Okay, so who actually put Osama bin Laden as enemy number one?
Who actually killed Osama bin Laden?
Not Obama.
Yes, he did. It happened during Obama's presidency.
But Obama didn't fly to Afghanistan and kill.
Obama ordered the fucking SEAL Team 6 operation in Pakistan to kill Osama bin Laden.
What happened was, hold on.
You can't deny
George
that fact.
Bush.
That is what fucking happened.
And again, I'm not backing anybody.
I'm
saying
Osama.
what happened was the terrorist act of 9/11 happened. Osama bin Laden claimed that as him being the leader.
Bush didn't do shit.
Bush started. He put the hit out for him.
He started the war.
The hit came to fruition in Obama's term. Yes.
No.
But SEAL Team 6.
Fruition.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You know, Bush had the chance to take out Osama bin Laden, and he didn't.
Yeah, when they went to school together.
No.
Yeah.
They had him when we went into Afghanistan right after 9/11, and we fought that war. Bush had an opportunity to take out Osama bin Laden, and he didn't do it. He didn't take that chance.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. That's what happened.
Who's saying that? Show me the facts on that.
Watch the GW documentary.
Okay. Anyway, bottom line is Osama bin Laden claimed.
Osama bin Laden got killed by Obama making the call to get him killed.
Hold on, listen.
Because he was hiding in another country we weren't supposed to go into.
Listen.
He was hiding in Pakistan.
Yes, I understand.
And we went in there.
He said, "Fuck
without
it, go in there."
Pakistan's
but
permission.
Who put Osama bin Laden as number one on the fucking most wanted list for America?
He did.
It wasn't Obama. Bush did.
But
it happened during Bush's term.
Did Bush kill him or not?
Oh, so what happens? Oh, what? Oh, Bush's term's over. I guess Osama bin Laden goes free. No, he's still wanted. Yes, Obama caught him in his term.
Obama went
great, awesome.
Obama
he
basically
did
created he committed a war crime by going to another country.
Edgy Jew has a good point. We don't even have the guy's body. So maybe Obama, being such the Muslim that he is, was like, "Hey man, just let him go free, shave your beard, and
he's not a Muslim.
You can live in Miami."
Obama's
a fucking Muslim,
no,
bro.
He's not.
You're crazy if you don't think that.
He's not.
Okay, I'm gonna prove that to you too.
Okay. Is Obama a Muslim? Look it up. Has he ever practiced the Muslim faith?
We'll get to that, buddy.
No, he
We'll
hasn't.
get to that. I'm gonna get to that later. Let's finish this story.
Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever. Obama was not a Muslim. Anyway, continue. What were you saying?
You were talking about the whole this thing on your computer screen. Look at your computer screen. That's what you were talking about.
Okay.
He was like looking at me.
Unbeknownst
Bush remembered
almost,
the oil
unbeknownst
crisis.
to everybody, unbeknownst to almost everyone, I met with terrorists and the Afghan president
He
to
didn't
negotiate a deal.
He was going to.
That's
meet.
what I hear in this message.
No,
You met with the Taliban.
No, read it.
You met with the Taliban.
He was
who
going
were
to.
part of the faction that committed the 9/11 crimes.
He was going to, but
Perfect.
he didn't.
You're negotiating with terrorists, which was like, what is the number one thing through Bush, through Obama, through
I
even
always
guys
take
before,
notes.
through even presidents before Bush, Obama, Bush, Clinton. What is the number one rule we always had? We don't negotiate with terrorists.
What about
and now it's okay to
okay,
negotiate with terrorists
but
because
what about
Trump is president?
but what about releasing terrorists?
I don't know.
Because Obama released terrorists from Guantanamo Bay. He let
Guantanamo
them go.
Bay-
We caught him already. We caught him. He let him go free.
Yeah, and they waterboarded the shit out of them and gave them inhumane practices.
We're treating terrorists inhumane.
That
Chris?
happened under
Are we-
Bush.
we're treating terrorists inhumane.
That happened
They
under-
killed thousands of people.
Okay, I get it. I'm not saying get the
We're
information.
worried about
you need
humane
out
treatment
them.
of these people. Fuck them.
But you act like
I'll shit in their mouth every day.
you act like no. That's a bigger U.S. government picture problem. Is that we are using old school war tactics to get information out of these guys.
Dude,
Whether
does
it was
torture
Bush-
work?
Bush
Does
was the first
torture
one
work?
Bush was the first one to
Does
enact
torture
it,
work?
and Obama carried through with it
Okay.
when he became president.
But does torture work? Are you talking about old school fucking
it does,
tactics?
It does work.
Why do you
Are
think
you
they
o-
use old school tactics? Because they fucking work, Chris.
Yeah, but are you okay with terrorists being tortured?
Yes.
Are you? Okay, that's a big controversial thing for a lot of people.
You're
a lot of people
not? Are you not?
I think it's just you got to think about humanity in general. Like,
I am. Do you think they were when they set off fucking suicide bombers or crash planes into buildings, Chris? You're worried
No.
about how the terrorists are being treated?
I don't have sympathy for them,
But you think they should be treated humanely?
but imagine if you're inhumanely treating someone that wasn't actually involved in the crime that they accuse them of.
You're talking
They have-
about someone that's incarcerated, but they're innocent.
But yeah,
But
maybe
did they stand trial?
they don't stand trial because they're kept in a country outside of ours. They don't face the same. They don't face
Hey
the
man,
same judicial
don't hang
process
out
that
with
normal
fucking
Americans
potential
do.
terrorists.
I mean,
Hold on. Let's go to the chat. Hold on. Morris said, yeah for peace. No, he transferred them. Lanny said Clinton had a chance to take out Osama during his term. He pulled out for some political reason. Trump thought he'd invite them and be a hero for 9/11 or something. I don't think that's the case.
why are you inviting terrorists to negotiate?
Dude, who's to say Trump didn't get him in a room and fucking gas him?
He wouldn't do that.
How do you know? They're
Dude.
terrorists. I would. If you could trick your enemy to show up on your doorstep in your backyard and you have the upper hand, I'd fucking whack them.
That's why you don't negotiate with terrorists because they're irrational.
That's not negotiating. That's a trap.
He was saying he was trying to negotiate with them until they bombed 12 people. Like, what the fuck? You're negotiating with terrorists, bro. That's what I hear out of this whole conversation. I don't care if you support Trump or not, but he was negotiating with terrorists. That's exactly his words, and that's exactly what he was trying to fucking do. He was trying to negotiate with fucking terrorists. The fucking Taliban, bro. The Taliban.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about the people who caused 9/11. We're talking about the biggest loss of life on American soil in modern history. And you're talking to these motherfuckers.
So here's an
I have a
article.
problem with that.
All I did was Google. So I want to go back to what we were talking about Obama backing terrorism, right? You asked me, show me proof. So I just pulled up this article. It says the U.S. government has traced some of the 1.7 billion released to Iran by the Obama administration to Iran-backed terrorists. So Iran does back certain terrorist groups.
Sure.
Okay.
They give them weapons, just like Russia
Okay.
does, just like fucking a lot
In
of
the
other
2 years
countries
since
do.
the cash was transferred, the Washington Times reports, according to the knowledgeable sources, Iran has used the funds to pay its main proxy, the Lebanon-based terrorist group Hezbollah. Right? Did I say that right? along with the Quds Force, Iran's main foreign intelligence Kurds. QUD. There's no R there though.
It's like a different language.
Okay. Intelligence and covert action and armed elements of Islamic Revolutionary Group corps. The U.S. money supplied Iran as part of its armed settlement dating back to the 1970s. Also has been traced to Iran's backing of the Houthi rebels seeking to take power in Yemen. Iran has been supporting the Yemen rebels as part of a bid to encircle and eventually take control of Saudi Arabia. So basically, Iran does back terrorist groups, the government. Dude, Obama was sending pallets of cash, stacks, over there.
They're proxy wars. We do the same fucking thing. We gave the
Regardless.
Taliban weapons to fight the Russians in the 80s. It's the same. It's like
We didn't use Taliban weapons to fight Russians.
We used the Taliban to fight the Russians.
We
during
gave
the
the
Cold War.
Taliban. Yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying. We gave the Taliban weapons to fight our war
How do you
for
think
us.
Osama bin Laden came into the position he was? Because he was working with the CIA
and he got
to
a
take
bunch
down
of weapons.
the Russians
I got
during
you.
the 1980s.
Right.
And
And then
how
he went rogue.
Yeah, because he felt
They went
he was
rogue.
pissed that the U.S. just left and
Yeah.
left everybody to their devices, and everybody got fucked over when the U.S. left.
Yeah.
And then that's when he got pissed off and he said,
Well, fuck America then.
Death to
Bottom line
America.
is, we shouldn't be doing any backdoor deals with any group that's an extremist group.
that's what the CIA does.
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
that's
that is
we
what the
do.
CIA does.
That's what the whole. That's us going into Iraq. The whole Iraq war was
Turkey's
based
about to
off
take
of that whole thing.
Syria,
It's proxy wars,
Is
dude.
what the Jew says.
That's what-
Edgy Jew says.
Fucking America, world police.
But that's what Trump's trying to get us out of. He's saying we don't need to police the world. If the world wants to destroy themselves, let them destroy themselves. Let's focus on America and make sure we're safe and we're number one.
As an American, I would never negotiate with the Taliban in any way, shape, or form, whether I was president or a senator or.
Who's to say they
diplomat.
didn't? Who's to
I
say
would
that
not-
the Taliban didn't reach out though? I'm pretty sure Trump's not out there like, hey guys, you guys want to sit down and have
All
a
you're
meeting?
doing is enabling the Taliban and telling them, "Hey, you have more power. You have more power than we."
The
thought."
U.S. was funding the IRA, which was bombing us. That's true. That is true.
The U.S. Yeah, okay. The U.S.'s government is shady.
You
as
know
fuck.
why? You fucking Englanders. we revolted against you.
The U.S. isn't cut and dry and perfect. Okay, no way, shape, or form. We have intelligence people that do shit behind the scenes that you don't hear in the news.
Dude, here's the
They
bottom
do it
line.
to benefit Americans.
Here's the bottom line,
that's
Chris.
The general quote, but that's
In
not.
war, do you got to do fucked up shit sometimes to make sure your side wins? The answer is yes.
Yeah, it happens.
Most of the time in war, you
Yeah.
have to do fucked up shit, kill people, destroy things. You got to do fucked up shit.
I mean, the U.S. isn't the only government that does this, but the
Oh,
U.S.
no.
is notorious for going, "Hey, we're going to remove the person that runs your country."
yeah,
and we're
you
gonna
know
put
why?
somebody
Because we're a
else in."
step ahead. We're gonna put someone in that benefits us.
World police, bro.
I
World
don't,
police.
but Trump doesn't want us
That's
to be
exactly
world police.
what's happening in Venezuela right now.
Oh,
is-
that's because Venezuela's a fucking crack house compared to the rest of the countries in the
Right,
world.
but we're promoting Maduro, who's supposed to be replacing.
Anybody in charge at this point will be better than what they got right now. That stopped after 9/11. They bombed the train station in my town. My father was working there at the time. Oh shit, was he okay? Dude, that whole IRA thing, like the whole Irish rebel army, that shit's crazy,
That's
dude. Like
mafia shit.
that shit's been going on for like almost a century already. You know what I mean? That shit's deep.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it was in good taste for the president to talk to terrorists.
I mean,
Why are you negotiating with terrorists? They obviously
I don't think he was
They
sitting down.
obviously-
Again, he wasn't sitting down to negotiate with them
He
for
was
America. He
associating
was
a-
sitting. He was doing a sit down between them, and the president of their country to try to negotiate a peace treaty so that they can pull American troops out of that country.
yeah.
He's not negotiating with terrorists.
You see how good of a negotiator these guys are by just
Why?
bombing.
Well, they're
fucking
not. Yeah,
innocent
the Taliban.
civilians.
Don't blame it on Trump. That's not Trump's fault.
I wouldn't even have thought about negotiating with these guys because it's obvious they still do this shit, and that's part of
Dude,
their
if they said we're gonna put Taliban leaders in your presence, you wouldn't at least bring him in there to see, like, dude, should we just whack these guys right now? He probably, all he had to do was, like, scratch his nose a certain way, and those guys were dead. Probably. You know what I mean? Who's to know? There was a reason that this wasn't disclosed until after the meeting was canceled. Because who's to say they got there and they got whacked? You know what I mean? We don't know that. The CIA does crazy shit. We just talked about it. Yeah, they were 2 bombs, one down the track, second on the station to kill the police and fire service. The second bomb was found before it went off. Well, that's good. I'm glad your dad was okay.
I don't know. We don't.
Security.
I don't know. It's always been a policy. We don't negotiate with terrorists, and he clearly wasn't following that.
Dude, again, you're trying to look at it black and white. You're missing the gray area.
It's not black and white.
It is. You're trying to make it black and white.
They committed a terrorist attack.
Are they
less than a week before Trump?
Well, that's why he canceled it. That's why he canceled it.
Okay.
He said, if you're gonna do that, you're canceled. I'm not gonna talk to you if you guys are still committing terrorist acts. If you guys want to clean up your act and get to a real, let your people stop dying and these people stop dying and come to some kind of a fucking agreement, I'm willing to negotiate that and broker that for you guys. But I'm not going to negotiate with you guys. You guys are going to be killing people. I'm going to fucking wipe you guys off the face of the earth. That's what Trump's basically telling them now.
I don't know. I don't agree with it.
You're just looking for any fucking excuse to...
I think it's a terrible decision.
What? He didn't meet with them.
He was going to.
But
I wouldn't even have set that up in the first place.
When's the last time?
And I sure as hell wouldn't have set it up on U.S. soil.
When's the last... Dude, again, I think you're missing a bigger picture here.
I would have sent like a military general to like a base in Afghanistan to negotiate this shit and be like, yo.
Dude, Trump's not scared of nobody. He walked over to fucking North Korea. He's not scared. He's showing how big his balls are is what he's doing.
Until he gets blowed up in a negotiation.
If he gets blowed up, he gets blowed up. But guess what? If he gets blown up doing a negotiation, America's going to war. And that country that blew him up's fucked. That's the truth, man. Okay, United Airlines had insurance plans just before 9/11.
Well, before you said, I've never met a person from Afghanistan.
The Rothschilds are part of the fucking Illuminati, man.
It just seems like America uses Afghanistan for patriotism. United States had insurance plans before 9/11, or United Airlines.
Yeah. Banked by the Rothschilds.
That's going back to his conspiracy about.
Hey. Dude, it's not that far-fetched, man. The Rothschilds, they're part of the World Bank. They're part of fucking all that shit. The Illuminati. Fuck that shit.
Alex Jones, they're backed by the globalists.
Dude, the Rothschilds are like the number one.
United Airlines had investments in 9/11.
You're really good at doing that voice, by the way. You must be a big fan.